All right, Aquarius, here we go. August 2025. Randomly at the bottom of your deck here is the Nine of Wands. Interesting. Some kind of walls coming down. I don't know. Beats me. Moon. As yet unknown. Something. I mean, seriously, straight up. The theme energy for you is unknown. Proof. I just wanted to make sure I was right, because it could be, well, isn't that your Queen of Cups underwater, Steve? Isn't this fear? It's the moon. Yeah, but it's also the universe's way of saying to a reader, to someone who reads energy, it reflects a void. And right there's your void. Four of Swords right under it, fueling it. It's a void energy, right? This can be a void energy. This can be healing. You know, it is what it is. As yet unknown. So you have a wide open month here. It's yours to fuck up. All right? I like that. I like that. That's good. All right, let's see where we're at here. Let's go. Let's see where we're at. Reminds me of my father's last words to me before I left for California. I called him a payphone from the airport. I said, well, I'm taking off. I'm going out to the West Coast. His wise words to me, well, don't fuck it up, kid. Right? There you go. Don't fuck it up. Okay. Those are my words to you for August 2025. Don't fuck it up, kid. All right. I'm paraphrasing, but pretty much the gist of it. Let's see where we're at here. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline, so this might be near future influence for you, and it could bleed into September. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck is your overall energy here. Underneath that is Five of Pentacles. What did I just say? Don't fuck it up, kid. This is that very phone call. This is my message to you for the month. You can either end the month this way or this way. Which one do you want? I assume you want that one. Nobody liked that one. Okay. All right. Well, let's go. There's someone else, unfortunately. Oh, unfortunately. I knew it. I had to look. You know I didn't know that was there. And I felt that I was going to say, before I showed you the Burger King, there's some... it might be your runner. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. It's a third person. Okay? I'm just going to, because I like to, call them an asshole. All right? It makes some people happy. All right? Some asshole is sort of part of the whether or not your month ends this way or this way. Okay? It has something, this person here may have some influence in that. That's what I was going to say. All right? So how do they feel about you up here? How they see you, what they think about you is here. Who's they? It's that asshole. Right? Whoever that is for you, I don't know. I say asshole for a reason. I don't like anybody having this much control over me. Right? I don't like anybody having that much control over whether my month ends like that or like that. I've tried personally to set up my life so nobody has that much control. Right? For some reason, this fucker's got some say here. I don't know what it is. Maybe you're trying to rent a place from them or something and they're screwing you around. It's somebody screwing you around a little bit. Wasting your time. Yep, wasting your time. He's got a racehorse he could be flying through, but they're wasting time. Okay? All right. How they feel about you is here. What they think about you is here. Potential final outcome for you is here. It's red with the center card of their feelings. I'll clarify whatever I think needs clarifying. And I'll throw some universe cards at the end. How do they feel about you? Star. You're perfect. Oh, God. Three Swords and the Strength card. Okay. Whoever this is hurt you. Or thinks that you hurt them. We'll just say they hurt you. Okay? Just for the sake of argument. I've got to paraphrase this. So whoever this is hurt you. And they're having a hard time pulling up their big boy, big girl pants and apologizing. Okay? They know they want to. They've got a lot of passion for you. You're everything that they could want. And at the same time, you probably scare the shit out of them. Or at the same time, this person is prone to self-sabotage. Or at the same time, this is somebody who owes you a fucking apology. I'm riffing on the energy. Take it as it resonates. The primary energy here is this fucker owes you an apology, and they're having a hard time apologizing. The energy is right for them to do it, but they're having a hard time. I'm telling you, they're having a hard time. I know you see the strength card, you think, no, Steve, they're not having a hard time. Well, you wait till I clarify that. They're having a hard time pulling up their big boy, big girl pants here. But the energy is perfect. The universe is setting it up so you cross paths with this person or have some way to communicate with this person. And don't come at me and go, this person long gone, Steve, they're dead. Because you could be communicating out on the astral plane without any problem at all while you're sleeping. All right? You wake up in the morning with very little memory of it, but a feeling. So write down your feelings. If you're that smart ass who wants to come at me, well, they're dead, Steve, right? You want to come at me with that? That's fine. Write down your feelings the moment you wake up. You got no more than 10 seconds to write down how you feel. Try to put it in one word. All right? Add it all up at the end of the month. You'll have what happened. Okay? Through a list of feelings anyway. Okay. How do they see you? What do they think about you? 7 of Wands. What else? Page of Cups. They think you don't want to talk to them. They think you're looking for something else. You don't want to deal with them. They think you're still reeling from the 3 swords. You don't want to deal with them. Okay. Potential final outcome, red with 3 swords. Your final outcome, you, right here, red with 3 swords. Page of Pentacles. I don't like readings. I said as yet unknown. How much have you learned? What did you learn from this 3 swords? All right? If you learned a lot from it, if it taught you that you should run from people like this or just tell people to fuck off or not want to fix it, hide from it or whatever, then that's your month. If you learned that there's something in this for you, that you grew from it, right? That whatever happened between you and this person, at the very least, it won't happen again because you learned from it, right? Then your month may end up like this. Right? Either one of these are an alone card. I don't see you getting back together with this person or whatever. It boils down to how this is happier than this. This is more, I wish I hadn't done that. This is, I did the right thing. Now I'll go play with my falcon in the garden. Okay? It's a bit of that. Now, we're going to clarify with the witches. 3 swords. Why is it here? It's a tough one to read for thousands of people. Because you just got to catch my drift. All I can do is paraphrase this energy. It could mean 1,000 different things. I mean, you could be trying to rent a barn from somebody, and they're giving you a hard time, And if that's the case, they may have a thing for you, and they're afraid that they'll fuck around on their wife or husband with you or something, so they're trying to keep you away, right? They see you as somebody to keep away because they know they're going to want to hit that shit, and it's going to end badly, right? So, I don't know. But they don't really have the strength to keep you away. So they're having an internal struggle. See what I'm saying? I have to pick the main energy. So that's what I've done. All right? That was a secondary. Actually, that was like a fifth level energy. All right? So for somebody watching, that's the case. It's probably not a barn you're renting. It could be a job you're working or something like that. I mean, if you go into a job interview and the person interviewing you thinks that they like you so much that they're going to have to keep you at bay, or they might cheat on their spouse with you, you're probably not going to get that job. That person's afraid to even, touch that with a 10-foot pole, touch that temptation, right? So again, that's a distant energy, but it might apply to somebody. Let's pull on this 3 swords. This person isn't big enough for this. Yeah, I told you, they're afraid. I'm not fucking making this shit up. 4 of Pentacles. They're afraid. They're afraid to talk about it. They're afraid to apologize for it. And they think you don't want to either. I think you do. I think you still have something you can pull out of this. I think there's information you want from this person that'll help you end the month like that. What's on top? The star, which flows right over here to the star. Yeah. The divine timing, it's perfect. The environmental energy is perfect for you two to talk about this 3 swords, whatever it is. And don't come at, again, if your person's dead, I swear to you, astral plane, you don't get more astral plane than the fucking star card. Okay? Straight up. All right. God, people think people are gone when they die. It drives me fucking crazy. My dad died in 2019 in March. He hung around here for months, wrecked my apartment, ruined a lamp, fucking broke a ceiling, and the guy, I mean, it's, and then took up residence in a hummingbird that I didn't even know was fucking there for a little while. It just showed up out of nowhere outside outside our front patio in a tree. I mean, that people stick around. They just do. And then the energy, the residual energy stays as well, especially if you have a soul tie with this person, which you do. You have a very strong connection with this person. The energy is set up for you two to come together and talk about this Three of Swords or feel about this Three Swords. All right. I want to pull on the Strength card. I don't need the Star. I've already talked about the Star. So the energy's just right. The energy's just right for the astral plane too. It's very balanced. So even if this person's not dead, you may meet up with this person on the astral plane. So everybody should write down how they feel within the first 10 seconds of waking up. Or record it. I know everybody does everything with their stupid smartphones now. Half of you don't even know what a pencil is. I mean, a pencil? What's that? All right, here we go. The Strength card. I do it the old-fashioned way. I write shit down. Here we go. Strength card. Why is it here? So, do they have the balls? Am I wrong? Was I wrong? No. Nine of Swords. I told you. Wussy. They're a wuss. God, a fucking chicken. This person. That's why they see you as distant and looking for love somewhere else. You probably don't want to talk about this anyway. This person has a low self-worth, a low feeling of themselves, or there's somebody who, sometimes this reflects in people who, throw some psychology in here, who don't want to be a burden. People who felt like when they were a child, when they were getting their core programming, they were in the way. You know what I'm saying? So they don't like to be a burden. They grow up to be adults that don't like to be a burden, so they don't bother anybody. And they justify it by saying, well, they're not interested anyway. Okay? It's a bit of that. It could be for some of you. All right? That's just one way for me to describe the energy. What's on top? Oh, in their dream. Again, this is happening for a lot of you in the dreams, and which is probably for the best. But if it's not, if it's a 3D person, because these are read together, if it's a 3D person, in real life, in their dreams, they've got the big boy, big girl pants are up. Absolutely, that's probably why the Strength card came out. Also, the Strength card is out because the timing is right, because the heart chakras are open. They just open. Sometimes the thing about heart chakras, sometimes they just open, even if it's somebody who puts up a wall, right? Sometimes there's certain energies that come in that just pry them open, like a fucking crowbar, and just leave it open. This is one of those energies this month. It's probably a lot to do with Lionsgate. Why is 10 Cups here? 7 Swords. See? This person is, look, they don't have their big boy, big girl pants up. Hell, they don't even have any pants on right here. They're wearing a dress, male or female. At the end of the day here, somebody's full of shit. In their dreams, yeah, they're big, strong, powerful, but it's bullshit. Okay? It's just what it is. It's one of those times I wish I was wrong, but I'm not. I read that straight off of that Strength card, and I know somebody watching went, no, it's the Strength card. It means the energy is right, that they're strong enough to do it now. Yeah, well, if you want to go buy card books, knock yourself out, but I read energy, not cards. Telling you, that was the wussiest fucking Strength card I ever saw hit the table. This guy, he's a wuss. Okay, all right. If it is an astral plane thing with the 7 of Swords here, you may find out that you read this person wrong while you knew them in the 3D, whether they're alive or dead. You may figure out that you read them wrong. You got them wrong. Okay? Accept that. That'll help. That'll teach you something. Okay? So let's go straight to it. Page of Pentacles. It's red with this. Energy's right for two soulmates to come together and talk about three swords, but somebody doesn't have the stones. Or, on a fifth level, going 5 layers deep, somebody here doesn't want to hire you because they're afraid they're going to bang you. You know, I mean, it could go either way. You know, I mean, or they don't want to rent to you because they're afraid of it. I don't know. A friend of mine's got a place over in Burbank. He got a guest house. Some of the houses over there have like little guest houses that come with them. He rented to a really hot girl one time, man. I told him, it was a long time ago, but I told him it was a really bad idea. Man, he ended up going crazy. He ended up doing crazy shit too. You know, he damn near turned into a peeping Tom. I mean, it ended up being crazy town. You got to be careful. If you feel something, if there's a connection or something like that, and your instincts tell you, you should probably shouldn't go there. You know, I think from then on he rented to really ugly people or just dudes. You know. Anyway. It's a bit of that 5 layers down. For the rest of you, it's 3 swords, and this person doesn't have the stones to talk about it. Or if it's in the astral plane, you learned that you read them wrong. Pay attention to those feelings that you feel when you wake up. You won't remember the conversations much, if at all. Most of you, not all, but most of you. So, all you have is that feeling you wake up with. Okay, all right, here we go. Crossed by the 2 of Pentacles. Again, the lesson here is different for all of you. All right? But when it comes in, believe it. Don't question it too much. All right? You'll jam yourself up and it's not worth it. What's on top? 9 swords. See, I told you. Why is that here? 8 cups. Well, I'll tell you, I'll give you one of the lessons here. Because the universe, basically, for the incoming information, don't think about it too much. For no information, if this person chickens out, you see what I'm saying? They chicken out, they don't have the stones to talk about this. This shows you who they are, right? Sometimes, even if it's a powerful connection, you walk away from it. Lionsgate, I talked about it in my write-up in the blog. It's about drawing a line in the sand this year about what we will and will not accept emotionally from ourselves and others. Emotionally is the key word, right? Sometimes, 8 broken cups, you got to walk away. Even though the energy is right for 2 soulmates to come together, if somebody's not given equal give and take, you got to go, all right? And it might, your lesson in this is not 9 swords, all right? It's not. It's not to stay up all night and worry about it and stress about it. It's not. What's the bridging energy here? Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, book ending Page of Pentacles. The bridging energy. The lesson is there. It's bigger than what's happening. You're going to have to find it. All right? It's different for all of you. Look at that. Look at that. And again, what did I say about this? I said, if they do come and talk about this, don't get jammed up on it. Believe the lesson that you're receiving. And here it is. This applies if they do come talk about it. It is what it is, you guys. I mean, you know. Is there anything else the universe wants to tell you? Let's find out. 1 card and a crossing card. Yeah. 8 of Wands and the Hierophant. Okay, this is a very, these lessons, they may seem small with pages, Page of Pentacles, my student, but these are big, big spiritual lessons. That, again, you're being encouraged, whatever you learned from this person or this experience, whatever August teaches you, whatever it is, about this person, about the 3 swords, about the astral plane and what you learned, whatever it is, share it with others. It's about you sharing your experience with others. So for some of you, this leads to some sort of YouTube type channel or a TikTok or whatever, or a writing thing online. I don't know. Or a business of some kind. It leads to something, some sort of passion project. Okay? It might. Not for all of you, that's not possible, but that's what it's here. But again, whatever you learn here, you need to share. You need to talk about it. You need to express it. It needs to leave you and go outside into the world. Even if it's just talking to your friends, it doesn't have to be anything big or whatever. All right? As yet unknown. That lesson's different for all of you, but it's really kind of cool that I have bookending, basically the bridging energy between for the Page of Pentacles is the Page of Pentacles. That's pretty wild. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Look, it's a very spiritual month. There's things happening externally and internally. Okay? Both are equally important. All right? For most of you, it is both. For some of you, it's just one or the other, but for a vast majority, it's both. All right? All right. That's your reading. Good luck.